Griffith. And Everybody Loves Raymond.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1.
I'm Rachel Knapp in Washington, only on 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, we're live in Washington, D.C. with the details on the daring rescue mission for a U.S. service member after their plane was taken down over Iran. Plus, we'll tell you how political parties in Michigan go about picking their candidates in key elections. And looking for a summer job that pays and teaches real skills? Applications are now open for a unique trades camp in Marquette. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Hello to you, UP. As we check things out, things aren't looking real warm over the next several hours here. As we go through the night planner, we are going to find our temperatures, which are already on the cold side. Yeah, it is April, but we're dropping into the teens later on tonight. At least not expecting much in the way of precipitation. In fact, the air is quite dry. Looking at sunny weather here. And then tomorrow we'll see temperatures back up into the mid-30s to near 40 degrees. More coming up later in the show.
Tom, thank you very much and good to see you. On Sunday, the dramatic two-day search and rescue mission for a missing airman in Iran came to a successful close after an extremely risky yet highly coordinated operation in hostile territory. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon has new details about the dramatic rescue. Brendan, good evening. This sounds like it's straight out of a movie.
Hey there, Kevin. Good evening to you. Yeah, if you were paying attention this weekend watching this unfold and you thought about, say, the 2001 movie Behind Enemy Lines with Owen Wilson and Gene Hackman, you were certainly not alone. That's exactly what this was. It was a risky, daring, but extremely successful and well-coordinated rescue mission behind enemy lines in Iran, and it comes just 2 days ahead of a very crucial, hard deadline set by the president.
This was an incredibly dangerous mission.
In the early hours of Sunday, a high-risk rescue mission carried out deep behind enemy lines.
This was not just barely into Iran, this was deep into Iran.
U.S. Special Forces rescued the final crew member of the F-15 fighter jet, ending a frantic nearly two-day search after the aircraft was shot down Friday. Officials say the seriously wounded airman had been hiding in mountainous terrain as Iranian forces searched for him until U.S. intelligence tracked his location.
On Saturday morning, we achieved our primary objective by finding and providing confirmation that one of America's best and bravest was alive and concealed in a mountain crevice, still invisible to the enemy, but not to the CIA.
President Trump then ordered the risky yet extremely coordinated rescue mission. That included a deception campaign by the CIA to intentionally mislead hostile forces.
To confuse the Iranians, who were desperately hunting for our airmen.
The dramatic extraction coming just hours before an expletive-filled social media post by President Trump warning Iran he could target critical infrastructure if the Strait of Hormuz stays closed. The president doubled down Monday, giving Iran a hard deadline.
We're giving them till tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time, and after that, they're going to have no bridges, they're going to have no power plants. The entire country can be taken out in one night. And that night might be tomorrow night.
Kevin, earlier today, during that briefing, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said that tonight Iran will see some of the heaviest strikes that have been on display since the initial conflict broke out well over a month ago. Some countries, some mediators are also trying to push a last-ditch 45-day ceasefire proposal, but neither the U.S. nor Iran have so far agreed to that ceasefire proposal. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WZMQ 19 News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Kevin, back to you.
Brendan, thank you very much as always. Michigan voters will help decide who becomes the next governor in August's primary. But for other statewide offices like Secretary of State and Attorney General, the process is different. Parties hold spring conventions to endorse candidates early, but those picks aren't final. Instead, official nominees are chosen later by party delegates through the August conventions. The process is cheaper than a typical primary and allows parties to narrow the field and organize before the general election.
Technically, if you want to be a party member, you should nominate yourself or become a precinct delegate come the August primary. And those are the people that go to the state convention that the Constitution recognizes as the nominating committee.
Those nominees are then placed on the ballot for voters to decide in November. The Upper Peninsula Construction Council is calling for high schoolers in the Marquette area interested in trades work this summer. Applications for the 2026 Trades Summer Camp are now open online through April 30th. Following an educational hiring process, the UPCC and Michigan Works will allow 30 high school students ages 14 through 17 to experience paid working opportunities in 10 different job types.
You know, the goal is to create pathways to success, whatever that looks like. And this is designed to give them at least a brief experience working with all the trades across the UP over the course of 5 weeks.
This year's program will run from July 6th through August 5th. All students must be committed to its full extent. You can find more details at WZMQ19.com. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break, plus 2 college students, a big idea in a community in need, how they turned a class project into a powerful event tackling homelessness. And later, the one and only Jim Koski. He says the Artemis II mission has inspired him to want to take a trip to the moon. Just look at him. Oh, good. You'll have your life in the 906. We'll be right back.
Get everyone into the office. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Any idea what this emergency meeting's about?
I think it's some kind of emergency.
That is what I love about you. You don't miss a thing.
Federal agents!
Everyone down!
The robbery and the murder are connected.
Take a look at this.
Now we're talking.
NCIS is all new CBS Tuesday and streaming on Paramount+.
Tuesday, Patrick Wilson. Have you ever had anything go wrong on Broadway?
I did this show, The Full Monty, on Broadway. When we're all naked, usually only the audience gets the silhouettes. They got more than they bargained for.
Plus, Shrinking's Ted McGinley. Next, Kelly, you also directed yourself in Insidious. What's that like? Were you like, you did amazing? Like, crushed it?
No, it's usually, that's terrible.
The Kelly Clarkson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ CBS.
Hey, what's all the excitement about?
3 full hours of Saturday morning cartoons. Saturday mornings on MeTV 19.1. Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's Big Winter Sale. Right now, you'll save on sectionals up to 25 to 35% off. Multi-piece sectionals make it easy to fit into any room, from apartment to apartment, and to that hard-to-get-to room in your home, because you're using smaller pieces. Multi-piece sectionals come in reclining and stationary, different shapes and sizes, and a large selection of fabric and leather to choose from. Multi-piece sectionals like this, you can make as big as you want or as small as you want. Pieces start at just $238. Shop Shunk's Big Winter Sale today.
Now, from the 19 News Forecast Center, this is WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather.
The end of March is certainly cold, and April is starting out cold as well here for the Upper Peninsula. Hardly able to find anything that would even relate to spring, but take heart. We do expect some warmer air will be coming along the way. It's just going to take a few more days. Futurecast, though, not real bullish on a lot of warm air for now. As we go on through the nighttime hours here, some lake effect bands are possible, mainly east of Marquette, around the Munising to Newberry corridor, going down into the lower peninsula of Michigan. These won't amount to much as we go on through the night. Actually, as we head on toward Tuesday, by the afternoon, we should be able to break into some decent sunshine. And despite the fact that it's a pretty strong April sun, we're just not going to get very warm here. We'll stay in the 30s for the most part. And then we're not quite done with the precipitation as we head on toward Tuesday. Tuesday night, again, things are looking pretty good. Not much here. Wednesday in the morning, we're going to get a mix of snow and maybe a little wintry mix here. Not a repeat of the ice and the icy weather that we had over the past week. But we'll keep watch on it, but not real impressed. It goes out pretty quickly. In fact, by mid-morning, it's gone, and maybe, with a little luck, we can break into some sunshine later on Wednesday evening. The winds overall are going to go pretty good out of the northwest as we head on into the balance of tonight and then taper off. Then they go more west and then shifting to south by the end of the day. That's pretty good news. It means that maybe we'll finally see perhaps a bit of a warm up here in those temperatures. Temperature outlook, as you can see for tonight, you're dropping into the teens to near 20 degrees. Definitely a cold one here. And we rebound back into the 30s. And then on Wednesday, we should get close to that 40-degree mark finally, and we're hopeful by the weekend maybe we can break 60. How nice would that be? So for tomorrow, not bad here. Clouds giving way to some sunshine, partly sunny around the area. Temperatures primarily getting into the 30s to perhaps around 40 degrees out toward the west. And after that, here's the rest of the 7-day. A little mix going to mainly light rain for Wednesday afternoon, but it won't amount to much as temperatures get into the upper mid to 40s. Upper 40s on Thursday, and then we get back into the low 50s, you see, as we head towards Sunday. And then Monday may be the beginning, finally, of real spring-like weather for the Upper Peninsula.
Tom, thank you again. 2 Northern Michigan University social work students turned a semester-long project into a community call to action Saturday night, reaching out to local organization Room at the Inn and 2 bands to make it happen. The awareness concert held at the Ordock Brewing Company brought together local experts and live music to address homelessness in Marquette, which is at an all-time high. A panel of 4 speakers tackled common misconceptions and ways residents can get involved. The event was free with donations going directly to Room at the Inn to help fund shelter and resources.
Really just about showing up and breaking your own personal biases with that community and just working and doing everything you can to humanize the folks that live around you.
The night carried that message into the crowd, drawing the community together over live music and a shared cause. Coming up next on Insights, we're joined by Mike Bradford of the Marquette Downtown Development Authority to talk about the return of the Festival of the Angry Bear. We'll have the details when we come back.
Anything that's wrong with America can be fixed by what's right in America. We are defined more by our shared values and our differences, and we're having a conversation about how.
Chips or cracks, we got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Cracked windshield, chipped glass? Don't wait. Call Brian's Auto Glass in Nagani. We specialize in expert windshield replacement, chip and crack repairs, and safety system calibrations to keep your vehicle road ready. Can't come to us? No problem. We'll come to you with our mobile service. Fast, professional, local. Brian's Auto Glass, where clear vision starts.
I thought it was just a rash, but it had a bullseye ring around it. My doctor said it was a tick bite. Luckily, we caught it early.
Ticks found in tall grass around your home can spread Lyme disease and other illnesses, which can lead to chronic health issues. The CDC estimates nearly 500,000 people across the country are diagnosed with Lyme disease each year.
I didn't understand why my brother was having so many asthma flare-ups. Sometimes he couldn't breathe. Turns out a roach problem at home was triggering it.
Allergens left behind by dust mites, roaches, and rodents are a major driver of asthma attacks, especially in children.
When I had a fever, body aches, and fatigue, I never thought it would have been West Nile virus. All it took was a mosquito bite while gardening.
Mosquitoes spread West Nile virus and many other diseases, and they can breed in standing water around your home. Protect your family from pests. Get the facts at pestworld.org.
Everybody loves Raymond on MeTV, especially me, because Mother loves best.
Nobody makes cake like you.
And nobody eats it like you. Everybody loves Raymond.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. As the weather warms up, well, hopefully, it's time for downtown Marquette to prepare for some major community events. Here to tell us all about them is DDA Business Outreach and Promotions Director, Mike Bradford. Mike, I nailed your intro last time.
You did. That was flawless.
All right, well, we got some events coming up, specifically this weekend, the return of the festival of the Angry Bear.
Yeah, no, this is kind of that event where, and like you said, hopefully it warms up.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because it's kind of that perfect time where, yeah, you have this local festival put on, not by us or a local nonprofit, but actually one of the downtown businesses, Ordock Brewing Company. And yeah, it's been going on for years, but last year they took a break, which hurt, because this is one of my favorite events, because it gives me something to get outside of the house. You know, when you're cooped up for months, especially this last winter, you're able to get out, listen to some music, you know, play some games. There's a costume contest, there's a 5K. So, you know, burn some calories before you start to take in a lot more calories. And it really is just a wonderful event from 3 to 11 p.m. at Ordock Brewing Company with, you know, their expansion too. So it feels like a new festival this year, and it's got a lot of people excited.
All right, excellent. You said last winter. I think we're still in winter, actually, Mike. The calendar might not say so, but the look on your face says it all.
I'm sober.
The Blueberry Festival applications are closing soon. What do people need to know?
Yeah, speaking of warm weather, I mean, yeah, we're in spring, but this festival takes a lot of planning. And so the end of this month, on Friday, April 24th, applications close on two fronts, actually. We have the Blueberry Fest vendor applications closing. We have way more than I've ever seen in my time. We're nearing up to 180 applicants from not just locally, but from all over the region. I even had somebody apply from Pennsylvania, which I found interesting. But no, those end, so please come in, love the options. I only have 120 places available, so gotta really, you know, get creative and pick and choose. But I think people are gonna be really excited for what new vendors are bringing in. But we also have the Blueberry Fest poster competition ending on the same day. We have some nice additions this year from people all over the community, and even, you know, people who are from this community who've moved to other parts of the country. But I want to still welcome them. Anybody who has a connection to this community, I want to see, you know, how they, you know, see Blueberry Festival and how they see downtown Marquette. And I love seeing the art that they put in.
Absolutely. Speaking of the Blueberry Festival, any other difference besides the large amount of vendors we're having this year?
Yeah, no, because, you know, we have been seeing this increase, you know, in recent years. We are continuing that expansion we saw last year, making a few tweaks to play more with that, to try and kind of change locations of music, maybe add in some placemaking for people to get out of the sun. We've been really lucky with the weather the last few years. I mean, 80-something degrees, clear skies. You couldn't ask for anything more. And so we're trying to provide some more opportunities for people who maybe are out there for, you know, a long while to get cool, find some water, take a quick break, listen to some music, and then get back to seeing all those vendors and enjoying the festival.
Absolutely. And for those who may not have looked online to see, when is the festival coming up?
Yeah, no, right? It actually, and it's different this year. It's not following the same weekend as Art on the Rocks and Outback Art Fair. It's always the last Friday of July. So July 31st, the last day of July, is the Blueberry Festival from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Long, beautiful day, I hope, weather permitting. And yeah, no, I'm just looking forward to, you know, things getting kicked off, warm weather starting, all the events that come with it, the farmers market, Blueberry Fest, Music on 3rd. And I think all the viewers too are as ready as I am.
Yeah, no, I can't argue with you there. Yes, lots of fun stuff coming. I can't wait for the farmers market myself, Mike. You know, after every show, the farmers market is out there, right in our front yard there. And I love to head down there.
Oh yeah, the Wednesday market, perfect.
Yep, it's excellent. So I can't wait for that. Anything else coming up, Mike?
Oh, no, for now, we're just gonna all, you know, steam ahead for Angry Bear, you know, this Saturday, and then just May, farmers market starts May 16th, and then it's just moving on to the summer schedule.
Good stuff. All right, Mike, always good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming on. And tomorrow we're getting the details on this year's annual UP Fly Fishing Film Festival. That conversation is only on 19 News Insights. Jim Koski tells us why he wants to go to the moon. Coming up next on Life in the 906. And Wolverine fans are taking to the bars in anticipation of tonight's National Basketball Championship between U of M and UConn. We're live at One Bar in Marquette when we come back.
Hey, I'm Tony DeCopo. Here's what we're working on tonight on the CBS Evening News. It's a historic day for the Artemis crew. They went to the furthest point any human has gone into space, more than 250,000 miles. At that very same moment, President Donald Trump was giving a big press conference and update on Iran. What's the state of the war? He says really that's up to the Iranians. Also new information about the dramatic rescue of that second crew member in a downed F-15. We'll have all of it and more tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Shop our huge selection of Amish-crafted dining room sets at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Browse our large in-stock collection and customize with a special order. With 1-year no-interest financing available, plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture today.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
New CBS Wednesday.
You were chosen to be here.
Every dish tells a story.
I'm channeling my ancestors.
I was kind of born into cooking.
I'm so glad that you brought your heritage to this dish.
Each chef raises the bar.
Who's just gonna cook who I am?
Y'all gave everything you had today.
The #1 cooking competition show.
Let's see how you did.
Let's hope I don't mess this up, America.
America's Culinary Cup. New CBS Wednesday and streaming on Paramount+.
It's Earth Month in the Upper Peninsula. Small actions make a big impact. Recycle 906 accepts cans, cardboard, plastics, and more, helping keep the UP clean and thriving. This Earth Month, recycle smarter. See what we accept at recycle906.com.
Bucko's Party Store is where the party starts. They're your party store and more in Calumet. Great deals on all your favorite drinks and snacks. Keep warm and in style with exclusive Kiwana alpaca gear and Bucko's wear. Craft beers and top shelf drinks for whatever your taste. Many lucky winners have won big bucks at Bucko's. Don't forget your ORV, hunting and fishing license, and the best bait.
Save your bucks at Bucko's!
Jim Koski, welcome, sir. History is being made in the way of space travel. I understand it's giving you just a little bit of inspiration. What do you have for us
today? It has, Kevin. You know, in the next 25 minutes from right now, the Artemis 2 mission will be out of contact swinging around the moon, and I think that is an amazing thing. Of course, I was a little kid during the Apollo missions, turning me into a space geek, which, as you can see, I still am today. In fact, the one dream in life I have yet to accomplish, visiting the final frontier. Now, when you think about it, going to the moon is a civilizational moment, something that changes human history, like the discovery of fire or the invention of language or Kevin finally eating a pasty. And now that we're going back, I'd like to make the case that Yoopers, maybe even this particular Yooper, are uniquely suited to fly to the moon. Why? Well, someone once described the moon as magnificent desolation, which is what some tourists, usually the bad ones, say when they visit the UP. Now, oftentimes rocket launches get delayed and you're sitting on the pad for hours just waiting to move, which is something I think we've all experienced when the Mackinac Bridge has been closed. It takes 3 days to get to the moon, or the approximate time it takes to fly from anywhere in the US to the UP during a snowstorm. And that 3-day trip to the moon, literally nothing happens and there's literally nothing to see, just like driving the Seney Stretch. If you land, this temperature on the surface of the moon can get down to 200 below. For some Yoopers, that's shorts weather. And then when the flight's over, the capsule lands in the ocean. And if there's one thing you can say about Yoopers, it's that we're pretty comfortable around water. Now, I realize that you need a few other skills if you're flying to or landing on the moon, but we have a base of experience that makes us more qualified than most. So, NASA, when you're getting ready to announce the crew of the next mission, give us a call. I think some of us may have just the background that you're looking for. I'm Jim Koski, ready to head to the moon. That's another slice of life in the 906.
Jim, thank you very much. If you need a letter of recommendation to NASA or anything, I'd be glad to help you.
Oh, would you, Kevin? I'm so touched.
I don't know how far it would get you.
Please, just please. I tell you what, there's 300,000 people in the UP. If they all join Kevin in writing a letter, I'll be in the next moon mission. I know I will.
We'll get you there.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And don't forget to join Jim weekday afternoons on Q107 WMQT. The college basketball Final Four is now down to 2 teams vying for the national title. The University of Michigan are taking on the University of Connecticut for what could be Michigan's first championship in 37 years. Joining us live from a U of M watch party at the 906 Sports Bar in downtown Marquette is our own John Truitt. John, how's it going?
Hey, Kevin, we're here at the 906 Sports Bar down in downtown Marquette. We're waiting for an 8:40 or 8:50 tip-off. I'm not quite sure, but the bar is open, the food is flowing, the beer is on tap, and joining me now is Millie, who is one of the servers here at 906 Sports Bar. Millie, talk about some of the promotions and some of the special things going on tonight.
Yeah, we have $10 mule flights tonight, $12 bone-in wings, $15 beer buckets, and half off select appetizers tonight.
When the games are on, you guys get pretty crowded, right? So far, we're not that crowded, but we're expecting a bigger crowd, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely tonight. We have more people coming in to help out tonight, and we're pretty excited.
Okay, if you are looking for something to do tonight or some place to watch the game, I suggest you head on down to the 906 Sports Bar on Washington Street in downtown Marquette. Kevin, we're going to be rooting for the Maize and Blue. I'm wearing a sweatshirt that I purchased the last time they won a championship back in 1989. So it's quite a bit older than you are. Anyway, back to you in the studio.
Oh, I can't believe you just said that, John. Remind me to yell at you later about wearing a U of M hoodie. Thank you regardless. And we'll have your final look at weather when we come back, everybody.
Houghton's the spot where we get all 4 seasons, the snow, the shine, everything in between. So the shoes are everything. You know, what you have is going to help you perform better, perform longer, stay injury-free longer. Whether you're a runner, walker, or you're just looking for a shoe to get yourself through the day, we'll take an extensive approach to finding the shoe that's right for you. Whatever surface that you're going to be on, we've got you covered.
Up to 50% off list prices during the spring home sale at Slumberland Furniture. Elevate your living room with this Ashley 2-piece set, a leather sofa, and the rocker recliner for just $9.79. Get this Ashley sofa for just $3.99. Or a comfy 2-piece sectional for just $8.99. Fresh deals in every department. Plus, a Sealy Queen mattress for just $4.99. Pay no interest for 36 months on approved credit. It's the huge spring home sale at Slumberland.
Parents, think your family makes too much to qualify for money through the FAFSA? Good news! Your child could be eligible for more than you expect. Completing the FAFSA is the key to unlocking scholarships that aren't as income-based as you might think, like the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, and qualifying for funding at your child's school of choice. Missing the FAFSA could mean missing out on thousands for college or career training. Don't wait! Fill out the FAFSA today. Get started by creating studentaid.gov accounts at fafsa.gov.
It's super, it's science, it's fiction.
What is it?
It's Super Sci-Fi Saturday night on MeTV. After Sven gets swept away in adventures beyond our world, promising spaceships, lasers, giants, other worlds, and robots.
I will do my part.
Super Sci-Fi Saturday night.
Saturday nights on MeTV 19.1.
Tuesday looking pretty decent here with temperatures getting back up in the 30s to near 40 after a very cold start early in the morning in the teens. Will rebound nicely considering how cold of a start it is. After that, temperatures steadily moderate. Might even be able to hit 50 perhaps as we head toward Thursday. But the real mild spring-like air may be Sunday, but more likely for the beginning of next week.
Tom, thank you again. And finally tonight, the Delta County Cancer Alliance is hosting its spring fundraiser on Saturday. At 11 a.m., the Alliance's annual Luminary event will take place at Escanava's Blessed Hope Baptist Church. For $5 each, attendees can decorate bags in memory of loved ones lost to cancer or in honor of someone fighting a cancer diagnosis. The funds raised will help the Alliance provide support for local cancer patients.
We've got people that come in every year, year after year for it. It's kind of a spiritual event, emotional event.
The people that come that have lost someone and they see their luminaries up there, they're really touched. It's a good memory. And then they have all these other people that can support them at the same time.
Luminary can be purchased at the event or in advance at the Cancer Alliance office through Friday between 1 and 3:30 p.m. That's all we have for now, everyone. More headlines coming your way at 11:10 Central. See you then.
Good to be with you. I'm Tony DeCopel. The breaking news right now.